Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rebellion Muay Thai number 26. This is your opening bout of the evening. This fight brought to you by Quest Infrastructure. 3 by 3 minute rounds in the super lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Darren Reese out of Riddler's Gym with an official weight of 62.6 kilograms tonight, making his pro debut and fighting out of Perth, Western Australia, ladies and gentlemen, James Gifford. And across the ring is his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Q Yekaset out of Wickham's Martial Arts with an official weight of 62.5 kilograms. 8 fights, 5 wins, 3 losses, and fighting out of Echuca, ladies and gentlemen, Jack Matthews. When the action begins, your man in charge in the center of the ring is wrong. Both fighters conceal the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans across Australia and tuning in around the world, welcome to Rebellion 26. My name is Nicholas Mara, introducing my co-commentators, Kieran Walsh and Matt Lucas. Kieran.
Excellent to be back. We obviously opened the day or the evening, if you were tuning in and you were watching, a fantastic Roots card, the supporting act for what we are going to see tonight, which is going to be an amazing Rebellion show.
Here we go to the tail of the tape. We can see for fight number 1, Jack Matthews, ages 19, 8 fights for 5 wins, taking it to James Gifford, 26 years of age, for 6 fights and 4 wins. This is going to be the first fight of the night at Rebellion 26. Good evening, Matty.
Good evening, guys. I'm very, very excited to be here commentating ringside here in Melbourne. A little bit colder than my usual Thailand, but, you know, we keep it real cool here at Rebellion.
Hit back, don't knee under the cuff, okay? Good luck, guys.
Of course, the action is going to be hot. That'll warm you up. Okay, guys, it's final instructions. So glad to be back. Rebellion 26. Jump onto Ladbrokes. Your keyword is Rebellion. When you're logging in, your keyword is Rebellion. 2 well-trained fighters. We have WA against Victoria. And a big thank you to our sponsors tonight, Quest Infrastructure, bringing this first fight of Rebellion 26 to us.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. I just got to meet the people behind Quest Infrastructure. They've done so much for the sport. You know, been longtime supporters of Rebellion Muay Thai. You know, there's a supporter I've seen for, you know, years since I knew about Rebellion. Done a ton for the athletes, done a ton for the sport, so can't give them enough, you know, appreciation.
Okay, here we go into the action. James Gifford in the blue shorts and Jack Matthews in the red. Straight into the action, into the clinch. And James Gifford so active in that clinch.
And we were lucky enough to see earlier in the Roots card, for those of you that were watching, what appears to be, I'm going to say perhaps the brother of Jack Matthews. We did see a Matthews brother. They do look very similar in appearance as well, so let's see if the fight style is similar too.
Of course, Jack Matthews being trained out of Wickham's Martial Arts by the estimable Q Yekaset. James Gifford, Riddler's Gym by Darren the Riddler Reese. Big body kick there from Jack.
Yeah, I liked how he walked into that, mixing it up with the hands. There's a push kick, testing him with that hook. Cutting leg kick there from Jack Matthews.
And again, we see the classic style of Riddler's Gym. Always very clever, smart with the way they score in their body kicks. But we do see Jack, I have been lucky enough to watch him fight before. I do believe this is his first appearance on Rebellion, obviously getting a lot of his fights on Roots. I could be wrong, but it is great to see him and James kicking off the card here.
Great sweep there by Jack Matthews. That's going to score well. Sold out show here at Rebellion 26.
Oh, nice left kick, just walking it into it. Creates a lot of power when you switch your stances and walk right into the left kick.
And Jack is expressing vocally every time he throws a punch or a kick, putting a lot of power into it. James moving well, circling away from Jack, but Jack is giving up just a tiny height advantage to James. Oh, beautiful knee there in the clinch.
Yeah, but Jack there getting the better of the exchange with that right hand over the guard and spearing in the knee. So there's a beautiful guard there from James Gifford, but Jack smart and clever getting around it. Back to handiwork there from Jack Matthews. Ooh, beautiful inside leg kick from the red corner.
Big kick there from Jack. And a low kick to follow.
Yeah, some might say Jack is a lumberjack.
Some might say it.
Again, we see that beautiful left kick. He's rolling that
That is an incredible one.
really nicely off the right hand and scoring beautifully. It's something that we've seen throughout the night. When you are unable to check the kick, you do take one on the arms, but you do want to get that score back, rolling straight back off that right hand into that left kick. Beautiful as we see. We go to the replays now. That first exchange from the boys in the clinch. Beautiful right knee over the top from the blue corner. A second knee unanswered again.
Here's some more of the replays. Nice leg kick there from James Gifford in the blue. Hopping in there, Jack. Nice guard there from James Gifford. Swept off balance. So, you know, for me at least, I feel like there's a little bit of a power difference. Jack just a bit more explosive. Able to cut down more trees, if you will.
Seconds out, we're going to go back to the action. And here we go for round two.
Beautiful two kicks to open up from the blue corner. Really looking to put a statement at the beginning of this round. Turns onto the ropes. Again, a really dominant position to have what appears like Jack's just struggling a little bit with his backs to the ropes there. Blue corner, of course, we know Riddlers, they are known for their clinching. They are strong clinchers, and we've seen that throughout the Roots card. So it'll be interesting to see if that is a game plan going into this second round.
Yeah, and Jim's very smart with that body lock. He lifted the arms up so he was able to score with the knees. Here we are in another clinch exchange. Jack with dominant position, but Jim's able to swim around. And again, there's that body lock, but sinking the knees into the lower ribs. None of these are scoring particularly well because the hip isn't coming out. There's not a lot of explosion. Oh, big elbow there. And a well, it looks like.
And it is what appears to look like a slight cut under the eye. Now, luckily for the blue corner, it is under the eye. It's not going to affect the vision. However, should that cut open up, should Jack continue to hunt from it, it could make a difference as the fight plays on. Beautiful sweep.
James is starting to breathe very heavily. Needs to get his composure back. I think he's a bit rattled here.
Yeah, and I think Jack has really cut into the confidence of James.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, James needs to regroup, refocus, recenter himself. And Jack can smell blood and see it. Pushing James back into the corner here with the commentary box. Big knee.
And you see Jack really doing a good job making space for the knees. That's a primary importance when you're in the clinch. Oh, big hands there. He's on the hunt, and he might be killing him.
It's seconds out from a big end, maybe. Jack Matthews pouring on the power. James Gifford defending. James is just popping the elbows.
Oh, great hand control from Matthews as he's walking him down. Gifford very, very determined, though, holding on almost for dear life here. Oh, nice elbow over the top from Matthews, getting bent bent in half, though, from that spearing knee. And another short elbow.
Oh,
snapping
just
head.
snapping his head back with every shot is Matthews. We've only got 20 seconds left. Is Gifford going to be able to make it to the end of this fight? He's got all of the heart, all of the spirit to do it, but Jack Matthews is pouring on the power and the pressure. Elbows, fists, knees, everything in his arsenal to take out James Gifford. Only seconds. Can he last? Seconds out. It's the end of the round.
It's the end of round 2.
My goodness.
And what a fight we have to open up our Rebellion card here. Jax, I love the way that he built a confidence fighter, clearly. Much different second round than it was in the first. First, picking his shots, doing nicely, but as soon as he smelt blood, boy, was he a shark.
Here we go to the action knee. You can see Jack pouring on the pressure. James, no slouch, defending really well, throwing knees in the clinch. But Jack just moving forward, big shots, punches, elbows, and pressure, pressure, pressure. I'll tell you what, there you go, watching Gifford's head snap back there, man. I just don't know how he's still standing. But you can see Jack is celebrating already, fists in the air. And we'll get back to the center ring. Here we go for the last round of the fight. Both fighters are going to have to leave everything in the ring. Don't leave it to the judge's scorecard, because I tell you what, big elbow. I certainly wouldn't want to be judging.
And I really like how Matthews is controlling the arms, pressing the face. He's got a good understanding of positioning in the clinch.
And I think not only that, the thing that he's doing in the clinch nicely versus what both boxers did in the first round was A, break posture, and then B, deliver those damaging knees to the center of the body versus to the edge of the body. And there again, you see another massive left knee.
There you go, and there are those big crushing rights from, and a spin. Big crushing rights from Jack Matthews, takes James Gifford to his knee. Body kick there. And James is just holding on with everything that he's got.
Matthews looking like he's going to line up another spearing knee. Bang.
It is absolutely brutal, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Matthews just ragdolling James Gifford here. But James is not going to give up without a fight.
Yeah, you can see Darren Riddler-Reese really shouting at Gifford now. The blue corner needs to dig real deep, figure something out here. Again, pushing out of the clinch. Looks like a little bit of problem with the bread basket. But right back into the action, making more dough.
And James Gifford, his left eye looks like it's been hit as well. It looks like it's mousing up.
Jumping elbow from Matthews, who's really taken control of this fight at this point.
And I think the one thing I would like to see Matthews, he's getting such a good roll on. But a mistake that we saw a number of the boxers do in the Roots card was they give space by moving off on the wrong angle. They're not cutting angles, because if Jack could get James onto the ropes or into the corner, he could continue what we see in front of us now. Big elbows, big knees, not give him any space and potentially get the stoppage victory.
Big elbow. Big right hand to follow up. Jack Matthews pouring on the power, pouring on the pressure. James Gifford still in the fight, still trying, still struggling, but doesn't have the answer.
Final 30 seconds.
And final 30 seconds. Can Gifford somehow turn this around?
I'll tell you what, he's going to have to do something absolutely magic. Here we have him.
Beautiful knee there from Jack.
Both fighters leaving absolutely everything in the ring. Jack still smiling.
Lining up that cross.
James defending well.
Yeah, a huge heart on Gifford. But not sure he has the muscle to take the fight tonight.
And that is all over. What an epic battle, ladies and gentlemen, and what a way to open Rebellion 26. Here we go to the replay. Crushing right elbow there from Matthews.
And again, we just see, look at the way he stalks forward. He links them together, the knee to the punch, the elbow, back to the clinch with the knee. Beautiful showing from the red corner. But I'll tell you what, hats off to the blue corner. Hats off to the boy from WA. Boy, did he show some toughness.
Absolutely. I mean, he is still standing. He was still throwing and still committed to this fight. There you see him holding on in the clinch, trying to dominate, still throwing kicks, still throwing punches, but Matthews just so powerful, still pushing forward at the end of the third round, still dominating. And both eyes of James Gifford look like they'd copped, beautiful uppercut, look like they'd copped absolute punishment. We're gonna have to go to the judges' scorecard to find out who the winner is, but Matthews looks very confident here. Just a few seconds away from the decision from the first fight of the night here at Rebellion 26. We will go to John Debicoli in the center of the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27, declaring a winner via unanimous points decision from red corner, Jack.